Good people, good individuals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another session of today. And actually today is harvesting day. You can see that is my corn farm all the way from that point over there all the way to that, because it is another fantastic day, because you can see the sun is very hot, things are moving on well, and we are harvesting. Because in my today's video, the early morning video, I say that today I'm going to harvest, and this is how things being done. I've just come late to this garden, this farm, and so far this is how we employ people in the community. Because out of this farm today I've brought like 10 individuals to help me actually harvesting, carrying this maize from here to actually somewhere that we are going to do threshing from that point. And you know, when we do that, we employ youths, we employ the villagers, because like in this region, remember I say that this farm is like 35 kilometers from the village, from Nyabuhansi village. Yeah, hello. Sawa, acha niangalie message nakupigia. So yeah, sorry for that. Somebody had actually was calling me because was attained there is somebody was sending me something, so I have to confirm the receipt and everything. Yeah, so I was saying that this farm is 34 kilometers from the Nyabuhansi village. This is a place that I got this piece of land so that I can do farming here, and this place is very productive, and I want to ascertain that by knowing how many bags of maize I'll get from 1 acre of land. Let me just put the back camera so that we can appreciate everything that is happening. Even I'll try to zoom. Yeah, we have some people harvesting from that side. So far we have the likes of Ruben is here, the likes of Peter is here, who will be helping me actually to carry these, because I'm part of the team that is going to work. So that means out of those 10 individuals I'm included, because I'm the 10th person, so I have to work so as to show them, even for me, I can really work. So here is not just lazing around or what, we have to work, all of us. Like this session from here, let me just session from this point here, it is not harvested going that way, but they are somewhere there inside, so they're just coming systematically. But from here going upward, it has been harvested. Let us see some few individuals so that we can see what I'm meaning. Like here you can see there is no maize here, so that means it has been harvested. You can see Ruben, introduce yourself to the camera.
I am the great farmer.
This is Ruben, and this is Peter over there. They are carrying maize. Eh? Let us make sure that we don't leave even one maize down. Eh? We carry everything. We carry everything so that we can take them. Yeah. Yeah, you can see like here, we have to put inside these sacks. Then we carry using our back to the other place. They were saying that we need tractors, and actually coming here was very hectic. Am I saying the reality? Ruben?
Yeah.
Coming here, was it easy?
Deep inside the village, the bush.
The bush. Actually, we have come all the way to deep inside the bush. We are calling ourselves that we come from a bush, but at least there we walk like
kilometers from the town.
Actually, it is 30 something kilometers. Yeah, not 50. So this is the difference. This is the part that has been harvested. I was trying to show us. Then we have this part that corn has not been harvested. Let me just show us here. You see, this is corn, this one. And when we want to remove corn, we do this. Maybe there are some people who have never seen how in the village we harvest corn. So that is how we remove the corn. So this farm, so this is the corn itself. So I'll be putting it to that other. So this place has been harvested. You can see even after harvesting, they tend to cut them so that to show that they've already passed here. So we'll be carrying from this point towards the other side. So this is how farming is. So in the near future, I want to think big. I want to grow a lot of these corn, because I've seen it is a very good venture, but not justifiable. I'm going to justify. At the end of the day, I'm going to do my arithmetics, because I've realized that planting so far from where I come from, ili kitu kingine. Yeah. I've realized that
at the end of the day, we are feeding Africa.
Yeah, we are feeding Africa. Not even Africa, we are feeding the world.
Yeah.
If somebody comes from abroad, come to visit me, this is what we use to cook ugali. This one, yeah, this one is what we use in cooking ugali. So we are feeding Africa, we are feeding the world. So this is how things work. Yeah. So we have a lot of these where they have collected the maize. We have a lot of them, and these people are there. Let me just try to show us those who are harvesting. They are there. Let me try looking for them. I can't see any head. Yeah, I think that in. I don't want to capture them because actually, because you know, here I'm in Luo land, yeah. So that means, you know, there are some people who are camera phobia. So I don't want to disturb them with the camera, and some of them are very shy. You understand? Deep in the villages, some people even believe that content creation is all about Freemason. They believe it is all about Illuminati. So that I don't want to put them on the camera because of that. You know, if it could be Nyabuhansi village, I could bring them to the camera, at least they will be speaking. But for now, that is not possible. That is not real possible. And you know, funny thing about village life, especially where I lived, you know, when these people see that your maize is doing well, they don't tend to give you, maybe you can't lease again. Like here, I've just planted once, and I'm not going to repeat because I asked the owner. The owner told me that he has already given it to somebody else. So we have to accept, because the land is not ours. So at the end of the day, I'm removing my corn. I've benefited. This is the outcome. After planting, it is harvesting, and this is the outcome. So we have to accept, and that is a behavioral thing that happens in the village. Let's say, for example, this maize could not do well. He could come and start begging me, because the person who planted corn before me, he never did well. He never applied fertilizer. He did nothing. But for me, I did everything, so that I knew at the end of the end result will be a bumper harvest. And so this is what I do. And these, yeah, they are there. Let me try zooming them. You can see them there. Yeah. Yeah, we can see them, although they are not very clear. But we can see some head there. We can hear some. I can see 3 people. I can see 3 individuals there harvesting. Yeah, we can see there's somebody here with a blue Marvin. Yeah. So people are Komboka, yeah, and I have to appreciate that, because yeah, from here, because even coming here, especially when you don't have a mode of transportation like me, you see that I came all the way from here to here. There's another guy who is coming with a machine for threshing. Then I have to transport these corn from here back to the village. So you see that this is something that is very hectic indeed. Yeah, very hectic, because it requires money, yeah, and not peanut money. It requires a lot of money, because harvesting alone, yeah, one person in this place I pay for 50. So when there are 10, you get that is 4,500. Leaving that aside, I've not threshed, I've not transported back to the village. So that means I'll be spending like almost 20,000 Kenyan shillings just for 1 acre. So that means the next time I won't be planting corn far away from the village, because I've seen that it is now becoming very expensive. Yeah. So if I want to cut cost, I have now to avoid planting corn from far away. That is how we do things. That's the challenge that I'm having. But in the near future, when God makes miracles, I believe one day I'll be owning a motorcycle where I'm coming to assess my farm, everything. Maybe a tuk-tuk. Yeah, even a tractor is good, yeah? Yeah, owning a tractor is something very good because you do everything. When it comes to plowing the farm, I plow with my own tractor. When it comes to maybe carrying like a day like this, I use the tractor. Even the tractor is being used to thresh still, yeah? The part of the country like Eldoret, they use tractors to plow their farms, to thresh. There's that propeller that they attach there, that thing that goes this way, yeah? So yeah, they attach there, and other tractors use hydraulic in farming. I want to be a very big farmer. That is where my heart is. Apart from maybe those, leave alone those things that we say about schooling, everything. Apart from my education, which is a long-term thing, farming is one of the biggest venture that here we as villagers we can do. But still, I might consider coming back to these surrounding, because the way the maize, the way the corn has actually, it has germinated, yeah. The way the production, the way I project the production, I might be coming back here to farm again, because this soil, let me just show us this. This soil, this is a black cotton soil. It looks very productive, yeah. It has a lot of fertility, yeah. I just applied fertilizer twice, the CAN and DAP, and actually got very good harvest, yeah? I can't complain, because from the look of things, after this I'll be justified that the harvest that I'm getting is a very good harvest, yeah. I see like now they have removed maize from here, they have removed other corn from there. There are still other places that we have to remove the corn. So the farm is still big. We still have a lot of work to do. Yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. And this is how we, yeah, like you see this side, the corn actually did very well, yeah. This side you can see how big they were. So that means the corn did very well. They did very well. Yeah, I'm carrying these corns to here. I'm the one who is actually carrying this corn. You can see how this corn looks very beautiful, yeah. Very beautiful, yeah. It looks very sweet. I think this is one of the best seeds that I selected, and subscribers helped me to select a very wonderful seeds, because I had to make some calls so that to get the best seed that I'm supposed to use here in planting. So I really appreciate for good seed, because you can see the corns are big, healthy, no decaying, yeah. We don't see those that have spoiled in the garden. So that means they were able to adapt to this environment very well. I'm using this sack carrying. So the other two guys, Ruben and Peter, they are putting for me the maize in the sack. Then my work is to carry to that point. You can see this is maize here, this is corn. That is what I'm doing. So like here now, you know, I'm waiting for that guy who is supposed to come and thresh the corn. So I have to look at the road if he's passing. He told me he has a blue thresher. So you can see now they are here packaging. Mwaga kwa hiyo gunia moja, Ruben, mwaga kwa hiyo gunia moja niende na hiyo, ama nibebe tu hivyo? Acha tu nibebe hivyo, tinarudi. Yeah, I've carried. So I'm going back. You can see they are now putting together. My work is to carry, then we'll be finished. We still have a lot of work to go. The load is very heavy. It's not that easy, yeah. So today I'll be working the whole day, threshing, and if I don't finish this job today, that means I'll be sleeping here to guard the corns the entire night, yeah. I just sleep here so as to guard these corns, yeah. I'll sleep here to guard the corn. the entire night. Yeah, this is how we do it here in Africa, and I really appreciate. Yeah, the thresher is here, so they are offloading it. Then they'll be starting with that job from that side. Well, I'm very tired. As I will be actually carrying them from the farm to that point over there, and every threshing will be done from that point. So that is how I've planned. And actually I'll be taking everything systematically so that we understand what is from harvesting to this place to threshing. What next? Because in threshing we have to pack inside those sacks, then we put in this machine here. We'll be feeding it from that point, and it will be exiting from this point over here. Then we'll be putting them inside a sack so that we tie it well, carry it back home. So you actually carry what you planted back to your home. That is how we do everything. Yeah, we are putting into the sacks, then we start threshing. That is how we put them into the sacks. Then afterwards, threshing starts. That is how we do threshing in rural African setting. We have to thank God that threshers came, yeah, because initially we used to put these maize inside a sack like this way. Then we hit with a very big rod. So it was tiresome and cumbersome. Once we hit them, then we start removing them from those cobs this way, yeah. Then it was really taking a lot of time. So you had to make sure that they dry very well, put them inside a house, then you bring the stick, the big stick, you put these maize inside the sack, then you start beating like a mburukenge the whole day without shut. And that is how we used to survive. But nowadays we have threshing machine, we have to appreciate. So the work has been easy on our side. Some people use tractors, so that is how we make life very easy. You can see all these packages, yeah. So it is now carry and feeding the thresher, yeah. Beautiful maize, beautiful, yeah? Even though we have even the smaller ones like this one, but I have to appreciate they look very healthy.